Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 3, episode 3, and in between episodes, as you see me looking around, you can tell I've been pretty busy in between episodes. I upgraded these machines that we made in the previous episode, so they're just faster. That's pretty much it. This is charges this thing that I made, which is is like a battery essentially, and that battery powers my drill. This is a pickaxe and a shovel combined, so you can it's just convenient whenever you're mining. And you can just ignore this, that's irrelevant. This is made for, you need it to upgrade these because of one of the materials you need. Anyway, moving on. This is a also ignore that, it's whatever. This, I actually don't know what I'm talking about. This is a big chest. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Now that I vaguely described shit over there, now it's to vaguely describe stuff over here. Now, you might be wondering, this just looks like a simple mob grinder thing. And you are correct, but also wrong. Now I might be wondering how they're moving whenever they spawn. It's because of these fans, they go and then you go wow and get pushed. And if you know how my simple Minecraft mechanics work, you'd probably be confused on why mobs are spawning whenever I'm right next to them, because normally you have to be 25 blocks away. But the dirt here, it's a cursed earth, and you might be wondering, well, that's cool now, but what's cursed earth? Well, audience member, cursed earth just massive spawns mobs, and the way you get cursed earth is okay, alright, that didn't. Anyway, what you need is a drop of evil, and it's a chance to drop from a wither skeleton. 10% chance, pretty low, but no, fun fact, it's 2.5% chance for a skull. So, it's not that bad, all things being considered. But yeah. And once you right click it on dirt, it like spreads like grass, but like super fast. And now onto like the storage of it all. I'm using just some drawers for it, and you might be wondering what this icon is on the drawers. Essentially what that means, once it gets to the max limit the drawer can hold, which is 2048 items, whenever something gets imported into the drawer controller, which just makes it easier to control all the drawers with one thing. See, if I were to take this key right here, which locks drawers, I can, if you look like right here, you can see that's how you can tell it's locked or not. And what the drawer controller does is kind of gives you full control over drawers without having to go about it individually. And that's how all the items are getting in. It's from the drawer controller. And so once items come into the drawer controller, it automatically puts it into the drawer that is, for that item. Now, normally, if this drawer was full and items are still trying to be put into the drawer controller, it won't accept the items and it'll shove it into this chest. But there's this void upgrade on it, and any items over the limit, it automatically destroys. Like if you were to throw them like into a cactus or lava, And unfortunately, I am not exactly the most I don't have the organization of this proper because all this armor that I do not care about, I kind of just throw it in the trash can that's given to you in your inventory. But yeah, this really wasn't that complex to make. It just took time. Oh, sorry. Also, this glass right here, you might be wondering why isn't light getting through in here. It's because this is a special type of glass called dark glass. No light comes in or out. So it's essentially acting like a block instead of glass, if you want to think of it like that. And these lamps, quickly show you what they're for. If you turn them all on, nothing will spawn. So if I had to do some maintenance in there or like something like that, you know, just something to easily stop them from spawning. And this is essentially liquid experience, but it's called essence. And later on, there's this I think it's called a mob duplicator. Yeah, we can make one of these, and what it does is it essentially duplicates a mod. Not mob. Yeah, mob. Teehee. It duplicates a mob, and that needs this stuff to in order to do that. Alright, moving on. Let's go to the boring thing first. So I don't know how much you guys care, but I changed all this to wheat. Or at least this half. Over here, we have our automatic tree farm. Same thing with the drawers. Yeah. And this thing has a lot of storage. So, yeah, that's pretty much it there. And whenever this thing destroys the trees, it gets sludge out of it, and this machine here takes that sludge and just kind of makes random ass blocks. I have no idea what the blocks you can get out of this, but you know, I figure this, you know, we have the energy for it, so there's no reason not to make it. And this is what plants all the saplings up there. Yep, there you are. Yeah. Now on to the final thing, which is pretty boring, but also pretty cool for reasons. This right here is I'm purely dedicating this farm area to mystical agriculture, which essentially, I can show you, is purely a plant-based mod. So everything that is done through like growing stuff, and this is all the stuff you can grow. And as you see, it's as I go through here, you can actually grow ores and whatnot. And in order to make these, you need this essence. Now, in order to make this essence, you just need a crap ton of inferium essence, and that is what all of these are. They are inferium seeds. Some of them are tier 2, most of them are tier 1, and the tiers, they just, I believe, just determine how much you get out of it. So tier 2, you'll get 2 inferium per whenever it's mature, and if it's tier 1, you only get 1. And the seeds themselves, pretty simple, just seeds surrounded by 8 inferium. Then upgrade it's just an upgraded inferium, and that kind of just goes down the line until you get the max. But yeah, so this is kind of not like an immediate thing I can get into because of how much inferium you need for these seeds. So I figured I just that's also the main reason I got the mob farm. If you see like right there where my crosshair is, I'll let F1. You can barely make out like the inferium over there, which is the main reason I didn't make that automatic mob farm. This is the word, yeah, automatic mob farm. Yeah. So this is kind of just, it'll progress on its own, and eventually we'll get into it, but it takes some time, so just gotta be patient with it. And yeah, 10 minutes later. Hi, welcome to the actual episode. Haha. Oh, I forgot to mention this thing. This is paired to this thing, and it's pretty simple. You right click, teleports you here. And like this and this take energy, but I once again have this battery, and the way that gets charged is through this thing, and then I upgraded it, put an augment in it, and what this augment does, if you want to pause the video and read it, essentially just allows me to not have to put anything in here, but instead of I can just be around it and it'll charge my thing. This is used for making plastic, which is right here, and the whole entire tree farm over there needed plastic, along with how the mobs over there are dying. It also, the block needed plastic, so yeah. And for today's video, I'm going to attempt I'm going to attempt to make an ME system. And for those of you that do not know what an ME system is, it's actually one of the main reasons I play modded Minecraft. I just need to remember what the mod name was, cause I am forgetful. That's on it. I'll find it eventually, don't you worry. Refined storage. Alright. What do I need? Okay. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I have enough materials for this. I don't have that many diamonds. This is just quartz now. Alright. So I'm going to do a similar approach like I did last episode, just kind of bring you guys through the whole crafting process, because this is actually a really cool multi-block contraption. Once again, it's like one of the main reasons I play modded Minecraft. I actually might not have enough iron to complete this. I actually did go mining in between episodes, but like the amount of iron I ended up using was a little insane. Mainly because I don't know how to control myself. Like, I wasn't planning on doing all this in between episodes, but I didn't really know when to stop, to put it blunt. So yeah. Gotta ask the question every episode. So how's everyone's day going? Mine going pretty good. Gonna record some Soul Link today, and I actually won't have to edit it, which is real nice, because every time we've recorded it, it was like a last minute, I barely got it up type thing. So I'm sure you guys noticed from, I wouldn't say like the lack of quality, but like more like if you pay attention to when it was uploaded, it definitely went up at a weird time. But yeah, so looking forward to not editing that and seeing how Juan edit or Ricky Sky edits it, because I know editing that isn't too intense, but I want to see if he you know, chops it up or not. Kind of curious, just a little bit, just a little curious. Need one more view. Alright, cool. Step 1, done. Now, 2 more steps. Need one of you. Need 2 gold. Wait, honestly, I need more silicon. And I'm just gonna throw 10 in there, because this mod does use quite a bit of iron and quartz. Unfortunately, I did not mine like right before this video. You know, I kind of was just, I did all of this. I mined, I did all of the, like, built all this stuff, and then I started recording. So that was a pretty bad move on yours truly part. But should be fine. Nothing too incredible to we're not doing anything too crazy, so hopefully we should be fine. I'm missing a redstone. Dope. Glowstone and then a quartz. Glowstone. That is correct. Did not smelt that yet. And once I get this made, I'll show you guys like how the why I just love this mod so much, because it's just so cool. Alright, where are you? A few more redstone on me just cause. Because the main thing I love, and I mean love, about just Minecraft in general is the fact you can automate just about you can automate like a lot of stuff. I just love automation in Minecraft. I don't know, just getting something without having to do a thing. I don't know, that's just so, it's just such a nice feeling to me. Okay, well, we're almost done here. Just a couple more simple steps. Get a few more quartz again. And once it gets smelted, pretty much be done. We'll have everything needed, and everyone can be in awe with how amazing this mod is. Okay. Need 4 iron. I'll also explain a bit more of what I'm crafting, but I'm trying to get this out real quick, like, so what the heck? What am I out of? Because I was totally paying attention. Alright, where is he? Smoked. Oh, I know this is really random, do not mention the our power situation. Now we're getting so much flipping power. Because everything I made in between episodes does require power to run. Alright. So I just need another. Okay, this is called an investment. Dude, I keep running out. Just when I think I have enough. Hits me with the you thought. Boom. Okay. You can go right now. So can you. I might change how this is laid out, but as of right now, this is how it's gonna look. This is somewhere here. Here you are. It's not cheating. All right. I'll do that right now. I was gonna say I'd make this look better later, but I can just do that right now. You know, no biggie. You actually can't jump from there, so yeah, gotta do the weird way. Boom. All right, now I'm just gonna dump all this in here. Go into here, not there, here. And dump this all in. Okay, I keep messing that up. Look head level. All right. Now I got the important stuff out. Start throwing just random crap in here. All right, so now that we have that made, this beautiful thing, I will quickly show you these are our solar panels. This is how we're getting all our power, and this is our energy cell, just kind of, it's like a battery, an 8 million big battery. That's a lot, by the way. Just so we are clear, that is a lot. All right, so what we made here is I like to call it an enemy system, because there's another mod that's very similar to this, and that is the name for it. But what's underneath the ground is the controller. It's not what that is. It's not sure it does. It brings power to all the blocks. Shows you how much power everything is using. And yeah, it's kind of like the brain to the whole thing. This thing here is the like the chest part, if you want to think of it like that. So you know, all these items I just put in here, I can take this out, they're all gone. All the items are in this disk. And yeah, so you're getting rid of all your chest for that, for English, for this thing, yes. So you can take down like a whole entire chest, like an entire chest room. Instead of dedicating a whole entire chest room, you can just 3 blocks. There you go. And you know, I like the way it looks too, so you can, you know, just have it out in the open for everything to see. And also a really cool part about this is, if I can find the item, external storage, this item right here. I'm not gonna make it or go that in depth with it here because, you know, I'm low on iron, But what this does is you can put this item on something. For example, you see that the drawer controller that I talked about earlier over here. What I can do is I can put the external storage on this thing, and the ME system over there will read that all of these items are in there. So I can take all of them out, put them or put items in here, which is really cool. And I can also do the same over there with the wood and what have you. Yeah, and also if I find it quick enough, nope, not look like it's gonna happen. All right, this thing right here, it's called the crafter. You can make patterns in a pattern grid, and essentially what that is just like this. I can copy this pattern in the pattern grid, put it in the crafter, and then I can tell the system, hey, I want 10 of these, make it. And then it will make it as long as you have the resources. If I don't have the resources, then it'll tell you what I'm missing, which is one of my favorite things about that. I also like having my biggest highest quantity decreasing, because I don't know, seeing your massive amounts of items just makes you feel a little good, just a little bit, at least for me. Okay, well, I'm missing a lot of stuff here. Missing silicon, and I'm also missing quartz. What I want to try and get done is all of am I really out of quartz? Oh, I forgot it. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Literally put it all in there like a really smart individual. Alright, another valuable thing is glass. Throw that in there. I just put my quartz in there that I do in fact need. I need 4 for 1, right? So okay, put you in there. And you can also automate the whole like smelting and stuff. Sorry, I'm getting excited. The amount of automation that can be done from this alone is incredible. It makes me happy. And it'll, in my opinion, make things look cooler, or like we can do cooler things. There we are. That's English. But yeah, I'm gonna finish making. What did I? Oh. No, my brain. It get some brain lag sometimes. No, it is. What I run out of that stuff. Flip. It's actually not that bad. Can make. I forgot. I honestly forgot. Oh, I remember it. Okay. Yep. Took me a second. My water bucket. Yep, totally remember that crafting recipe by heart. Promise. Promise, 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 promise. That is totally not a leak notification. That is also a promise. Alright, cool. It's really tempting to check it, but probably something dumb. Alright, that is an invite to a league game. Alright, now I can actually just throw... wait. I used that. Give that back. Thank you. I can just throw everything in here. But that's my water bucket. How are we looking? Pretty good, pretty good. Probably gonna keep that chest there just because I don't really like having blocks in my ME system early on, because I don't have a ton of storage to really be thrown around, but looks like we have enough space for it, so I'll go ahead and throw these blocks in there. But normally, if I didn't have room, I wouldn't be doing this, but I have room. So, all right, well, that was a fun little sesh. I will be keeping these though, just so we're clear. I hate unnecessary blocks in this thing, because this is an unnecessary amount of things that I can just make a drawer for. And yeah, that's it's gonna be it for today's episode. It's a bit of an interesting one. Probably, yeah, we're just gonna stick with interesting. Yeah, hope you guys had a wonderful time with me here. Hopefully I can get some people in to modded Minecraft, because it is really fun. You do have to learn a couple things here and there just so you can fully take advantage of mods. But yeah, it's fun time, fun experience. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Peace.